Fala galera, bem-vindos ao canal com mais um vídeo. Tempo que eu volto com vocês com mais um Starfield. Estamos aqui. Vocês estão vendo aqui. Estamos aqui no... Não, estamos aqui em Jenison. E a gente vai fazer uma missão aqui. Deixa ele acabar de carregar. Mantendo a Paz.
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Really?
A gente já fez essa missão aqui. Tem algumas missões que a gente fez aqui anteriormente. E agora a gente vai fazer como... Eu tô tentando fazer como...
The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility. But we try and do the bulk of the work. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. Good luck with the mission.
A missão é simples, né? Tanto que essa aqui é uma das coisas que a gente ainda não fez.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Antes Bom que eles fizeram um monte de marcação e dá pra fazer viagem rápida. Olha isso. Legal.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several... Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you? Oh, well, certainly.
Não, é vender, Santa. Inferno munição. Tem... Não, não tem. Agora a gente pode vender mais um pouco. Tipo assim, é porque na verdade eu não preciso do...
Back to it then.
Beleza, já vendemos tudo aqui. Ah, vamos voltar pra... Agora sim eu vou pra minha nave. A gente vai... Vai aqui mesmo. acaba que a gente tá resolvendo tudo por aqui. Oh, que zoado, cara. Me enganou. Eu tava aqui e ele não marcou aqui. Olha isso.
How's you? Still have questions? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck seems to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? Oh yeah, once I had a recruit who was basically bred to be UC security. I mean, his favorite book was our training manual. He knew every rule, every procedure, and on top of that, was a pinpoint marksman. But he lacked exactly what you are talking about. Initiative. He ended up transferring to a desk job after a year. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Isso aí. Tem como cancelar essas recompensas? Eu acho que não, né? Vamos aproveitar que a gente tá em Nova Atlântica. Vamos atrás desse cara. Não tem como. Não tem como não fazer nada. Eu tenho que passar aqui por aqui de qualquer jeito. O cara tá no poço? Tá parecendo, hein?
Take your neighbor's new recruit?
You going to sign?
Careful, the walls have ears. SY 920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Olha, pode falar com ela, vamos ver.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
Vamos lá então.
We'll talk more on the ship.
Ah, que eu acho legal, tipo assim, né, não deixar nossa nave pra trás. A gente não se parece. Mas a minha, claro que é mais...
All systems are nominal. We are ready to depart.
Hey. SY-920 is a regular stop for all of us. Fair warning, security in there is pretty crazy.
A gente vai ter que falar com a capitã. Eu já vou dando uma olhada aqui. Já vai fazendo a limpa.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Of course, I don't expect it to be.
The less talking all of us have to do, the better.
You'll get no argument from me. It'll be hard enough explaining why I have 2 new crew members. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Vamos lá.
See you.
Pardon.
Ó, é muito zoado isso daqui, cara.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Let me know when you're ready to leave. Alright, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and crab drive. All systems go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
O cara dá uma de João sem braço. Aí se dá mal, eu volto atrás.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Juan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Vamos lá.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Yes.
Vamos lá.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Cargo haulers are restricted to the cargo bay.
Agora parece todo mundo como inimigo, tá vendo?
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military.
Só precisa chegar no quarto pra pegar meu uniforme.
Yeah, I get that this place can be a maze.
Quer saber que a chefe da situação tá removendo esse posto?
Well, maybe if you hurry. It is just the barracks. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you take one step past this line and turn around. You'd still be breaking protocol. Sorry, no uniform, no entry.
All this cargo hauling is making me hungry.
Tá, tentei passar sem.
This is Captain Juan Dayu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
With logs is admirable.
Aqui até que é fácil. Deixa eu ver, tô com a roupa. Férias Iremi.
That's why 920 Marines are hand-picked. To maintain op security, most of us here won't work another assignment.
Tá, de um jeito ou de outro eu tô levando esse outro uniforme da Férias. Vamos lá. Cheguei.
And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code.
Checkpoints have not been a problem so far. There's little reason to think this one would be different.
I like the confidence. But remember, they tend to get harder the further you go. Hence, the clearance code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Opcional. Dentro de outro, esse opcional aqui é um opcional que eu sou obrigado a fazer, né?
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Vamos lá, gente. Estamos no Férias Ireme. gente vai no Zeremi. Vambora.
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zeremi. I assume the two of you are together?
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
Caraca, cara, eu esqueci. A minha sorte é tipo assim, como é Zoremi com Z, né? Então, a primeira coisa que vem na cabeça. Vamos botar. Ó, Sigma com. Não fiz o... Não, tá certo. É porque eu tenho que fazer mais coisa aqui. Eu atualizei o projeto.
How are the tests for the comms by doing?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
There's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation. For now,
Now that we are here, what will be our next course of action?
Enquanto comunicador. Aqui.
Yu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Vamos lá.
You've made it this far without engaging in combat. I trust you'll have no issues moving further. It was an honor to work with a true professional. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Então não precisa se preocupar com ela.
the team is looking for more test pilots?
Yes, if you have experience flying.
I've flown a Discovery class. I'm not familiar.
Your ships are generally easy to fly. How did you do without too many difficulties?
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
Segurança, fazer verificação rotineira.
The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types. But the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Vamos lá.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Até o comandante está tentando fugir, persuadindo, na verdade. Então, aqui eu posso trair Juan. Eu fiz da outra vez, eu acho, se não me engano, eu fiz isso. Agora vamos persuadir.
That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
Vamos tentar.
We don't. But if an unqualified pilot were to run a test, we could have even bigger problems down the line.
Vamos para automática.
Really? And then maybe all of my pestering has finally paid off. That is true. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Então vamos lá. Convencer o cara que a gente é piloto de teste. Certo? É, protótipo da nave. Não, tem que pegar um. Vamos pegar primeiro um uniforme.
Reporting for duty, pilot. Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center and schedule the flight. And good luck.
Vamos fazer parecer bem casual. Vamos registrar um voo de teste. Vamos ver. Quero pegar todas as opções que a gente puder. Quero fazer os opções que a gente puder fazer. Que assim a gente... Ai, gente, que é uma língua que tá com a...
I was the kid who ate too much heel paste. But look at me now, a Marine on a UC star station.
Gente, pessoal maluco. Vamos lá, vamos...
The sniper unit here talks a lot of trash. Wow, you can kill a man with one bullet? Good for you. What fun is that?
Cara, eu tô, tipo assim, eu passo... Eu tô vendo que qualquer hora esse pessoal vai me atacar por causa de bobeira.
Orders, Captain.
Vamos ver a nave. Vamos lá.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Me engano, outra vez eu esqueci de fazer o plano de voo.
Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Não lembro se a gente adiciona essa nave nossa.
Nice work.
Não lembro. Bem.
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here. That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Yeah?
O aqui só não.
There are a good many places I would rather be right now.
Mano, vamos trocar aqui o. A gente vende aqueles uniformes.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Skull.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Outra coisa, se você ainda bem que tem muito a aprender, você não ajudou muito. Não, vamos
I won't
aqui.
deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Whether Crix's legacy is real or not, we have a job to do, and we will see it through.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Vamos voltar lá pro Delgado então. E vamos encerrar o vídeo.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy.
Need a drink?
The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, all the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC System?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Mas alguém pode fazer a tecnologia funcionar? Jazz, acho que preocupante dependendo de Jazz. Não,
You
vamos.
damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
We have dealt with more than a few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one. But she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Não, agora a gente vai continuar. Agora é aquele negócio, é pegar a rede de energia lá, o plano de uma rede de energia, né? Pra gente ir pro... Ah, legal. Pra gente poder passar lá na eletricidade, né, do Bannock 4, né? Mas vamos ver.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you. Sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Demorou. É isso mesmo, olha lá, tá vendo? Bem, de qualquer jeito, gente, vou ficando por aqui. Se vocês gostaram, deixa seu like, se inscreva no canal. Até a próxima com mais vídeo. Valeu!